Packing can be a hassle if you don't know what to pack when traveling as an international student for the first time. And guess what? I'm here to make your life easier. In this video, I will be sharing important tips on what to pack, how to pack your bag properly, the types of bags to use, and also give you tips to help you on your journey to the US as an international student coming for the first time. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This is Darling Grace. If you're new here, I'm excited to have you. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. So, if you got your visa approved, I'd like to say congratulations, you made it. Now, before you pack, you need to put three things into consideration. These are the states you will be going to pursue your studies in, the accommodation you'll be having, and then thirdly, the personal decisions you would want to make regarding the things you want to buy. So, why should you consider the state you'll be studying in? Each and every state has a different weather conditions, and so knowing about your state is going to help you to know the type of protective clothes to buy as well as the normal dresses to buy. Let's talk about the accommodation. Some apartments do have facilities already provided for you to help you in your stay. Let's say that you will be staying in a university hall. Some halls have sometimes utensils provided for you, others do not. And so knowing about the apartment will help you go about your purchasing specifically with what you will need. Personal items is about the things you deem fit to bring along, okay? That one talks about the items you think you would want to have with you all the time. And so when you check the items you've packed and you see other things or your personal belongings that you'd want to still bring along, regardless of the things you've packed, yes, it's your own choice to bring that along. So like I said, you need to consider three things, which are what? Your states that you're going to study in, the accommodation you will be having, and then three, your personal choice or your own decisions with the things you would want to bring. So let's start packing. Under normal circumstance, travelers are allowed to have three different types of bags, which is the check-in bag, the carry-on bag, and then the backpack or the school bag. But some airlines mostly allow different types of bags, and so you need to check in with the types of bags you're allowed to bring. As you can see behind me, I have three different types of bag. I have a very big one, a mini bag, and then a school bag or a backpack. The biggest one is the check-in bag. That bag goes down the plane. It doesn't enter the plane with you or go to where you sit. The second one is your carry-on bag. The carry-on bag goes inside the plane with you as well as your backpack. Now, what do you pack inside these items? I'm going to start with your backpack. Your backpack is also called the school bag, okay? It's like the normal bag you put behind you to go to school. It can have your electronics or your documents or any other things that you would want to have handy with you, which can be your documents such as your passport, your itinerary, your I-20, and then any other documents that you would want to have, any official importance document. With the electronics, you can bring your laptop, your chargers, your iPads. You can also find out about the types of adapters that are used in the US or the specific area you be living in so that you know the type of adapters to buy. I would advise that you get printed copies of the documents you'll be traveling with. It's okay to have them digital or on your phone, but anything can happen and then your battery can also die. And so I'd advise that you get printed copies of all the things or the documents you'll be traveling with. Now let's go to the carry-on bag. So the carry-on bag, like I said earlier on, will be going inside the plane with you. And with that, you need to inquire or find out from the airline you'll be using the type of carry-on bag to bring. Yes, to avoid paying extra charges. Now, what goes inside the carry-on bag? I would advise that you get toiletries that are not explosive or do not contain liquid. You can pack in your tea roll and then your towels. You can also add your personal items like maybe your combs or maybe your jewelries. Yes. So like you can just pack in toiletries or your personal care items that are not explosive or do not contain liquid. Finally, we move to the check-in bag. With the check-in bag, it's going to contain any other item that you plan to bring. Okay, it's going to contain things like your clothes, your shoes, your cutleries, your utensils, your food items you plan to bring, your bedroom kits, all the items that you have with you that you want to bring. That doesn't go into your carry-on bag or your backpack is going to go into your check-in bag. For clothes, you can get some official wears, casual wears. You can get protective ones for the winter season. Like I said earlier on, do find out about the weather conditions in your state so that you know what to buy and how to go about buying them, whether if you should buy many or a few. For food, you can bring the snacks that you do enjoy eating back home. And then if you would want to bring the local foods, make sure that they are processed ones, because at the port of entry, the officers are going to inspect. And if you really want to have a home away from home, I would advise that you bring the normal local foods that you want, processed ones, like I said, and then the snacks that you enjoy eating. As for money, I would advise you to bring a significant amount of money that is going to sustain you till you start receiving your stipend. Upon arrival, you wouldn't be giving your money as soon as possible because you will be going through some, like you need to go through documentation, you need to register, you need to do a lot of things, and so you will be paid at the end of the month. And so your stipend is not going to come as soon as you land here in the US. And so I'd advise you bring a significant amount of money that is going to help you or sustain you until you start receiving your stipend. And in order to know that, I would advise you to reach out to international students who are already in your institution. And you can also reach out to your DSO to link you up with somebody in order to have that kind of conversations with them to know how much to bring or how much they think can help you when you arrive in the US. Finalizing what I've shared with you, I would advise that you go over your documents before you set off from the house. I would also encourage you not to go and then be making weird statements or asking weird questions about at the airports, like things that will make you look suspicious or look threatening at the airport. Also, do well to read instructions, go over your itinerary several times, know the type of adapters to bring to the US. Also, you can bring the electronics that are going to be helpful to you as a student. You can also bring along some stationaries, and all for the stationaries you can pack them in your carry-on bag or in your check-in bag. Not so many, but a few that you can use. Our video ends here. I wish you a safe flight. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.